Okay, we should be live currently. We are live from, we are live doing a survival with cave enhancements. Now, while we're kind of getting set up here, um, waiting for viewers, just waiting for everything to get set up. If you're rewatching the stream, feel free to go ahead and you can always come in, you can say hi. If you by chance are just seeing this stream, welcome to everyone who's joining into the stream. If you want to join, if you're currently online, if you're online right now and you want to join me, we are going to be doing a survival. So everyone who wants to join in, say hello in the chat. Anybody who wants to leave their gamer tag in the chat right now, please let me know currently, and I will actually send you an invite. I will add you on the Xbox system. If you're on PC, just let me know your tag if you do want to join me. Feel free if you want to. You can just stay in chat, say hello. Hello, Mr. Daredevil. How you doing tonight? Um, and if so, if we do not get any members, then I will just be playing and answering questions as I always do here tonight on these mini live streams here. Um, so I do hope that everyone is enjoying their, their night, day, morning, wherever you're from. It's really interesting to see how many people are actually on the, on the internet following my tutorials. So, um, once again, if anybody does want to join, feel free to leave your gamer tag or whatever you want to call it, your Xbox tag, your Windows tag, whatever. As long as you can let me know your tag, I can actually add you as a friend, and I can go ahead and send you an invite, and you can come and say hello. You can join, and it's going to be one of the shorter streams here. We're just kind of once again answering questions and anything like that. So currently with one viewer. I appreciate it. To the people that are, watching, I really like the dedicated people here. I really like the people who really like to create and really like to stay along for the adventure. You know what I mean? Once again, I would never force anyone to stay along. So if you want to come, stay here, say hello. You can say, you can stay in chat. Welcome to everybody that's joining in. We are just doing a survival. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are just doing a mini survival here, so make sure to actually um, pop in your gamer tag or whatever you want to call it in the chat, and you can actually join me. We can do questions, you can do whatever you want. Um, just a little fun thing tonight. If you're not online, you can just say hello in chat. You don't have to join in. This is just kind of a mini stream here. We're going to be playing my add-on. We actually recently just updated it to 1.5.1 beta. And this beta includes stalactites, stalagmites. If you have no idea what cave enhancements is and you're like, what the hell is this guy talking about? What you have to do is you can go to the description, you can join our Discord server, you can download it from that website below, and if you are interested in what you see, I know I'm currently running around, I'm just trying to make sure that you guys understand the point. It's a cool mod, yes it is. It is very much a cool add-on. I completely agree, Mr. Daredevil. It's definitely a lot of fun, especially since we just recently updated it, and if at any point, you do have any issues with the stream, please let me know. For real, please let me know. And if you want to say hello in chat, feel free to, but I'm not going to force you to. If you want to come and join us, once again, feel free to. And in case you're new to these live streams, we kind of just hang back and we enjoy. We talk and chat. We have some fun. It's really a lot of fun, these live streams, especially since it's a Friday or wherever you are right now. Currently for me, it's Friday. But depending on where you live, it's one of the more interesting parts, you get to really learn, who and where people are from. It's really, really awesome to see that kind of activity, I guess, around the world, watching my tutorials and such. I still have no idea what I'm doing. Hello, Brocraft, how you doing? I hope you're having a great night, evening, day, morning, whatever. I hope if you want to come and join, please type in your Xbox tag. I can go ahead and add you, and I can pop you in here if you want to. Or if you just want to hang along, stay high, watch me mine these root blocks. Feel free to, and once again, if you guys have no idea what Cave Enhancements is, you can learn more about it below. You can join the Discord server. You can do really whatever you want in Cave Enhancements. It's really one of the more awesome add-ons, in my opinion. it's definitely got a lot of interesting updates ahead of it. We just recently, this 1.5 is going to be sort of what we call the revamp and build update. So that means that we're introducing more like building blocks, like marble got retextured, a bunch of new building blocks and stuff. I'm about to get to the caves here in a minute. So anybody who's like, this guy just sits here and talk and talk. When I drink beer, I crash. Can you fix in the next updates? What do you mean when you drink beer? Uh, um, if you mean when you drink the haste potion, um, do not drink that. That is not meant for drinking. Currently, there's a issue with the API where the event, I believe it's called, I forgot what it's called. It's called Transform Item, and Mr. Daredevil, no, there's not beer. I have no idea why BroCraftMan said that, but I am using Android. So you're using Android. There's really no difference in platform, but what I am going to mention is that it has to do with the event trigger that's currently broken. So it will crash your game. I cannot fix that. That's up to Mojang, the developers. So I am about to create a stone pickaxe, and let's get going underground. And right now, believe it or not, I'm actually currently playing a developmental version of Cave Enhancements. So for anybody who does join, you can see some of the upcoming things, such as the purple mushroom biome, which I can actually see in the distance. It is a very commonly spawning biome because, we have not actually fixed that yet. So here we go. Welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're coming here just to say hi, if you're coming here just to watch, you can, come and ask whatever add-on questions you have. If you just came here recently, if you just discovered my channel and you're like, this guy's live streaming, why not watch? You can stick around for a while and, if you want to see what this is all about, this is my add-on, Cave Enhancements. Yeah, obviously it wasn't solo created by me. I mean, it used to. But basically, speaking of cave enhancements, it actually started back in the day. We used to call it Ores Plus, right? So when you create an add-on, you always have one of the key parts of creating an add-on. So everybody who's just joining in, we have 6 concurrent views. That's awesome. Welcome everyone. Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. Yep, it has been a while. It definitely has been a while. Welcome. You guys can go ahead and say hi. You can go ahead and join me. You can go ahead and do whatever you want when you join. We're playing Cave Enhancements, the newest update. Believe it or not, we just recently launched a beta. So if you want to go ahead and hang around, say hi in chat, type in your gamer tag, and I will add you and pop you in here. So speaking back to what I was saying, the key to making a great add-on, if you're whole new to this add-on situation, if you just discovered my channel recently, or if you just recently, or if you're just thinking of any add-on topics to create, you want to always start with a solid topic when you're creating an add-on, because obviously when you're creating add-ons or mods or anything or maps, you can't just start creating random things. Like you can't just create, like a hamburger and a bunch of other stuff. I mean, obviously that's where you want to start with, but once you have your goal set in mind, once you have a perfect idea of an add-on set in mind or a content in mind, from that idea you can actually create some really awesome stuff. That's what I did with Cave Enhancements. I started off with thinking, what if I created this crazy add-on that added like 50 ores and just a bunch of different weapons? It kind of just went more and more and more off of that topic. So it's like you have your original topic, and then you can go off of it. So it's like in Blockbench, can I make structure? No, Blockbench is not made for structures. Blockbench is made for models only. And there's some of that new marble right there. It's really, really beautiful. I'm actually going to mine some of it because I will make a stonecutter soon. But sadly, in Blockbench, Blockbench is kind of just obviously meant for models. So if you're going to make block models, I'm really thinking of making a video that goes over blocks with custom models because a lot of people were confused on that. A lot of people were like, how do I make a block with a custom shape? There's a lot of limitations to it, and it does involve Blockbench. Blockbench is a very, very fun program to use. No matter what. I believe they have a lot of support for Java as well. So if you're a Java developer, if you're thinking of developing for Java, and a lot of people, obviously you're probably not developing for Java unless you already know how to. A lot of people don't usually convert from Java to Bedrock, and it makes sense because Java, it may be more superior. It's a lot better. How to use the marble block? Well, you take a pickaxe and you mine it, and you put it in a stone cutter, and you can make different variations of it. You can make pillars, um, you can make slabs, you can make tiling, flooring. There's a bunch of things, bricks. Like I said, that's all part of that recent, what was the, okay, here we go. It was all part of that recent update that just came out, the 1.5 beta, or the 1.5.1 beta to be more specific. So that introduced a bunch of new building things for Cave Enhancements. Welcome everyone who's joining in. Feel free to type your gamer tag in chat, or if you have any questions about add-ons, this is not just watching me play the game. Half of the part of the screen, part of the stream, if I can even talk right now, is answering questions. And we're actually here in one of the caves right now. Really, really awesome looking caves. We did modify the generation um, in point one there. So it's definitely a lot smaller caves, but really, really more clean looking caves. Look at these beautiful masterpieces of caves. And I probably don't want to head towards the mine shaft there. It's probably not a good idea. But like I was saying, these caves are really, really awesome, but there is one issue, is we have a very, very common marble spawning. I am planning on fixing this, because you'll notice how much marble is in the caves. I mean, there's marble pretty much everywhere in this cave. But since my last stream, there's been a lot of interesting changes that I have not mentioned. We definitely improved a lot of the foliage, like a lot of the mushrooms and whatnot. And I believe, if I'm correct, this mushroom up here. Okay, this mushroom up here, which for some reason I cannot grab, once that's actually a good bug to find. One of my favorite parts about playing this. And now the crystal now have color blue and green and pink. Yes, that is correct. The crystals now have colors. So there's blue, green, and pink. They all spawn at, so pink's the rarest type of crystal variant you can find. If I die of hunger in this cave, I apologize for sure. But here's so obviously pink's the rarest, but you can just look around at these masterpieces of caves. Pink, the crystal variants are introduced in 1.5. We're in 1.5.1, which introduced a bunch of new fun stuff, like that animated cave grass there. If I open that up, you'll see it's actually an animated type texture. Welcome to everyone joining in. Feel free to join. Feel free to ask questions. Feel free to hang around. I really like the, to meet you guys. I really like to understand, what you guys are confused on add-ons wise. What issues are you having with add-ons? Because obviously some people are actually, I really do appreciate, there's a lot of people who are on mobile and try to develop add-ons, and I'm impressed by it. You know what I mean? I'm not, a lot of people might laugh and say, haha, you're on mobile, but there's a lot of other people. I've met a lot of talented people on mobile who have actually created so many different add-ons. I know, as far as I know, there's a person named Spaghetti Jet. And Spaghetti Jet is he used to be the creator of a bunch of different apocalyptic guns add-ons. And he worked on a phone for pretty much his whole time of creating, from what I've learned. And these stalactites are all, like, they're really, really awesome. I love the way that they're generating right now. The stick of dynamite animation is cool. Yes, it is. That is all credit from Xdrill himself. I wish he was here watching this, but he's probably not online. But Xdrill really did help out. He has helped out with so much. Most of these new ore textures and things you'll see are made by him, and he's really, really talented person. I am literally, I feel like stalactites and stalagmites were kind of upcoming for cave enhancements, and one thing that I did mention on Discord is that, are we going to be canceling when 1.17 comes out? Because, 1.17 is going to be this massive caves and cliffs update. No, we will not be canceling updates once 1.17 comes out. 1.17 is based off of, obviously, caves and cliffs, but this is a massive cave add-on. We will just be removing our generation and we will be adding a bunch of new things to the cave lakes, especially like new fishing systems, new fish, new creatures. So we're going to be kind of implementing our things plus 1.17's things. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see how many people are going to hang around and still care about cave enhancement. I think a lot of people will. I mean, it's not like this add-on is one of the worst ones out there, at least in my opinion. Oh, here we go. Here's one of those new textures. Here's the new amber texture. I actually really like it. It feels more sticky in a way, if that makes sense. Oop, I will probably smelt some of this nickel ore. So one of the coolest parts I might go over is custom UI editing. So that would be UI editing would be like this button right here that I implemented called the Cave Enhancements button, and then it has the whole custom UI. So it's like a an edited UI. I would love to do a video on edited UI at some point. Editing UI it's really, really fun. I love to edit the UI. I love to do a bunch of UI things, but sadly, obviously, Bedrock Edition does not allow custom UIs yet, or custom, that stuff's more of a scripting side of things, which has not been seen or updated in, I believe it's almost been a few years now. But once I smelt this nickel ore, that'll be the first pickaxe out of the tiers of pickaxes. One of the most common questions about cave enhancements is, what's the best pickaxe, or what pickaxe do you start with? Oh, when you eat grape, have night vision. Yes, the glowing grape gives you night vision, and you can actually collect it from the ceilings of the caves. One of my favorite and first ever things that I actually implemented when the new blocks features came out, and I figured, you know what, why not make a little plant? I might actually make this, currently, right now, it doesn't actually grow back, which is kind of interesting because you think, okay, it grows back, and you can reharvest. It doesn't yet. There we go, retextured nickel as well. Very, very beautiful textures. Okay. So what I will do now is I will create this nickel pickaxe, which is kind of the next stage of pickaxe after the stone pickaxe, and then, well, actually the next stage actually is a copper pickaxe, but you can get stone or nickel as well. So nickel pickaxe can actually mine. This is called hematite, and hematite is the entry to the medium stage of ores. So the medium stage in cave enhancements, ores go by different stages, right? You have them easy, medium, and hard. And each one of these stages are actually, I don't know how to explain them. It's kind of like each of these stages obviously have their own respective pickaxe that can mine these stages. So say with a stone pickaxe, you can mine nickel, which can then mine hematite. Hematite pickaxe can mine a bunch of the medium side ores. And how do you know? One of the most common questions is, how do you know what ores are on the medium level side and what ores are on the hard level side, what ores are on what side. And the first thing I say is pause the game, Cave Enhancements button, scroll down, and there's a whole list of them right here. And this list will tell you everything you need to know. Another thing I tell them is to go to caveenhancements.com. And caveenhancements.com is another really, really awesome thing that I created when I got into a lot of web development, and I still am. But it's it's mainly that kind of stuff. It's just, it's a lot of people ask questions. Just go to there. We have a GitHub site as well. It's kind of hard to explain. I think I will be creating a video on how to create, like, in case you guys are interested, in case you guys have add-on teams, correct? Like, if you work with a couple other people, or if you're planning on working with more people, I'm going to make a video called how to set up your add-on with GitHub. And GitHub is a really awesome tool. It's kind of like an open source code. So say you have a bunch of code that you want to upload to GitHub, and you want to show other people, or you want to work with a team. I think I want to do a video on how to upload your add-on to GitHub. Welcome to everyone that's joining in on the stream. We're just having fun. If you want to join me as well, place your tag in the chat, and I will try to get you in here as fast as possible. And we are currently fighting a slime. I hope you guys are not too mad at me that that I waited about a month to actually post the structures video. I did promise it a while back, and I never actually got the chance to post that until just recently, and I will try to be posting a lot more. It's hard to find the time to actually create content, which is why most likely weekends are my way to go on making content and stuff. So if you guys have any suggestions for videos, if you have no idea how to do something, let me know. If you're confused on items, I can do another items video. If you're confused on blocks, I can do another blocks video. If you're confused on any specific things, you can go ahead and ask me. Um, and if you're just thinking, okay, you know how to do the basics and you want to know some advanced things. Some people want to know how to trigger um, a command event when you say put a piece of armor on, or when you say hold the specific item in your hand and it runs commands. I can do a video on that. That involves a bunch of queries and Molang and a bunch of complicated things like that. I don't remember if I asked this, but can you make custom enchants? No, you cannot make custom enchantments. Sadly, due to the way that the add-ons work currently, custom enchantments are not possible. You can make kind of fake enchantments that are like a separate item that can mine things faster or stuff like that. It's not really as fun because it's like, you know how it can be. I'm mining all this copper here, and I'm gonna see how do I make a copper chain link. That's just one copper ingot. Okay. And I will smelt this hematite to actually get a better pickaxe instead of just running around and mining. Cave Enhancements actually it's a lot of fun to play. A lot of people say it feels like Java in a way, and I don't know how much I agree, but the base version kind of supports mobile now. So if you're on mobile, if you're on Android, if you're on iPhone, if you're on whatever, it should actually work now, like more professionally in a way. It should be a lot more smooth for your device. And if not, there's always Cave Enhancements 1.5 Lite, which is not available on MCP-EDL. It's actually available only through Discord and the website. And I will actually upload it to MCP-EDL when I get the chance. We recently just had an incident. If you ever posted an add-on before planning on posting content to MCP-EDL or another website, make sure that's a legit website. Make sure that it really is, you know what I mean, like something that you want to do. Make sure it's good content. But if you're going to post it and it becomes popular enough that people start stealing your code or stealing your ideas, and there's proof, then you want to make sure that you report it. I just recently reported someone who he created an add-on called Ors Plus, believe it or not. Cave Enhancement started as Ors Plus, but this Ors Plus add-on came out a few months ago, and they actually stole, just recently, our cave generation, because obviously this isn't natural cave generation. We added this cave generation. So what we did is I reported to MSPDL, and they got their add-on suspended. And when your add-on is suspended, basically it's closed down to the public until you update your code. So what they did is they were pretty much forced to get rid of our code. So that's what you want to do. Make sure you're smart with the way that don't be too angry. Don't be too cocky. Don't be too, like just be professional about it. That's part of the add-ons, the scene. If you're getting into the marketplace, you got to be more professional about the way you do things. If you're getting into just posting add-ons like I do, just as a small developer who occasionally creates videos, then it's the same sort of way that, it's the same sort of thing. You just got to be professional about it, because if you're not professional, people are going to report you, and then it's kind of like, well, you kind of lost a lot of things. So it's like, just don't, ruin your add-on career like that. And we will be ending the stream here in a short 10, 20 minutes or so. I just wanted to have a small, conversation with you guys. Just understand how you doing, you know what I mean? How is the community doing? How are you guys feeling about add-ons? If you want to say hi to me, um, now's kind of the chance. I do answer the chat. I hope I answer the chat. I'm never forcing you guys to stay here, so feel free if you wanted to. If you do get bored by this kind of stuff, perfectly fine. I understand that. I barely watch streams myself. I never really found streams that entertaining, personally. Um, but if you're more of a, maybe come and say hi and then leave type person, that's perfectly fine. I would never force you to stay, or I would never try to clickbait you into staying, because there's no clickbait here. It's just me running around mining ores. I mean, some exciting stuff's going on. It's kind of just me to hang out with you guys, just kind of to understand how you guys are doing. And I just kind of enjoy sitting here and, talking with you guys. And whoa, I believe we just boosted a little bit in viewers. Hello, welcome everyone who's joining in. If you stayed here this whole time, then I'm probably just tripping or something. So, welcome to everyone that's joining in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just kind of playing my add-on cave enhancements and smelting ore, of course. Um, if you're new to my channel, I'm not going to ask you to subscribe, but I would really appreciate it. I'm not going to ask you to like this video, but I would really appreciate it. It's kind of interesting now that I think about it. I mean, you always think, okay, we won't forget to subscribe, and then it's like, well, I know you didn't forget to subscribe. It's kind of like a YouTube's motto or a YouTuber's motto, don't forget to subscribe. It's like, well, we didn't forget to subscribe. It's just, you gotta remind them anyway. It's a really interesting concept. I don't know, it's just kind of funny to me. Another thing that kind of pops up that I'm kind of thinking of right now is a lot of people look at me and they're like, "Oh, what is this kid talking about?" I mean, a lot of people underestimate. Um, a lot of people think that Minecraft is a community full of kids. It's kind of weird because a lot of it is the sort of younger age targeted. But I guess what you have to realize is what knowledge they have first. So say that I mean, you could be 30 years old, right? You could be 30 years old. You could be 30 years old. Is there anything you can do with roots? Roots, you could see if I float above them here, it'll tell you what you can craft with it. Um, I'm actually going to create. Hello, Marcus Jackson. How you doing tonight? I really hope I hope you're having a good night and a good day, depending on where you're living right now. I think I'm gonna craft a copper chestplate and a copper helmet and copper boots. Wow. With these copper chain links. So that's some really like awesome armor. If you guys are gonna play Cave Enhancements, one of my recommendations is use that copper there to create copper chains, and then with these copper chains you can make copper chain armor. It's really, really good, and I really, really like it. Like it. I mean, like it. What am I saying tonight? Hello to everyone that's joining in. If you want to join me, type in your, tag in chat. You can download and join. We're just kind of messing around, having some fun in the newest Cave Enhancements beta. I really like this beta. It really adds more to Cave Enhancements. It really adds more of that cavey feel to it. I mean, Cave Enhancements makes you want to go mining, but it doesn't make you, it doesn't really give you that confidence to stay for, maybe a long time, because there's a lot of mining that's going on. What are we trying? Ooh, my voice kind of broke right there. I apologize. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to make it so um, it's more of a desirable experience to go mining. I mean, it's more of a desirable experience to go down into the caves and stay for a while and enjoy the foliage, enjoy the new feeling because everything's new. I mean, especially if you're on mobile and you have that feeling of just, I mean, kind of complete boredom with the game because it can be so hard and challenging sometimes. And then when you come up with these add-ons, most of them don't work. Some of them are very clickbaity. Um, what we try to do is we try to appeal to you guys. We try to appeal to the community because if you don't have a strong community, then you don't have a strong add-on. And if you're just starting off as a small add-on dev like me, and you're just interested in creating just pure, like if you're just interested in creating small little add-ons, that's what starts you. There's a person named Psycho. I really respect them. But they create little add-on concepts. I mean, not even little add-on concept. They create a bunch of different add-ons. If you search up Psycho Sophie on MCPEDL, really, really awesome concepts. I mean, they created the tree. They created a tree capitator concept, a vein miner concept, Mechacraft, and a bunch of other interesting things. Here's some amethyst, by the way. I was actually messing with amethyst earlier today, working with custom dyes and such. Custom dyes are kind of broken, but I did figure out a way to get them working a little bit. Definitely not to their full potential. Welcome to everyone that's joining in. I hope you're having a good night, day, morning, evening. Whatever time of day it is for you. If you're currently online, feel free to join in, whether you're on Xbox, mobile, PC, or if you're just interested in hanging around to say hi in chat, feel free to. This is more of a, it's more of a fun session. I love talking with you guys. I really, really do, even if it's through chat. You guys can always join my Discord if you want to talk more, because I'm always going to answer. I'm not going to, I'm always pretty much active on Discord. There's no day that I'm not active on Discord, and it kind of sounds sad at first, but then when you think about it, it's like, well, most of my days are spent on Discord, and I think I'm actually going to get some berries here. I'm actually going to probably end the stream as well. It was a very quick stream, I know. It was more of a um, fun, just random stream that I was going to do for, just a little bit of fun and entertainment for you guys, because a lot of times you're just sitting there at night and alone. That's kind of weird. You're kind of just sitting there at night alone, and you're wondering, well, I'm bored. You browse YouTube. Yep, Discord equals life. I completely agree. And you're kind of just sitting there alone. You're like, oh, we're streaming. Why not come say hi? You can always come and say hi. That's kind of the purpose of the stream. It's more for you guys to, come and say hello, come and say, how you doing? Just come and watch me. And if you get bored right away, feel free to leave. I'm not going to tell you to stay here, and I'm not going to tell you to leave either. And once again, if you do want to talk on Discord, the link to my Discord server is below in the description. I hope the structures video is actually nice. For anybody who watched it, or if you just searched it up, or if you're just coming from that video, or if that's how you discovered my channel. If you are interested in knowing more about it, because there's a lot more that I didn't talk about, and I did go a bit fast, I may have been confusing. There's a lot more that I could have gone into. Like, I know that there's a certain part in the structure video when I'm editing the feature, and there's the part where you type in my structure, colon, and then the name of the structure. You can actually set that to a custom namespace. So say I wanted that instead of my structure, colon, it could have been ors, colon, or warhead, colon. I could have done that instead, and there's a whole way to do that, and it's actually really, really simple. Welcome, everyone. We are actually going to end it here soon. I actually might end it in this little cavern here, if you guys want me to. You're having trouble making blocks. What are you having trouble with? Before I get off the stream, I will help you. What are you having trouble with about your block? Do you have any errors? Like what's not appearing? Is it just not appearing at all? Is it pink and black texture? Is it an update? Does it look like a dirt block that says update? What is the issue? Here, I'm gonna torch this place up. You always get the dirt error texture. So my question is, that means that you're having an issue, not on behavior side, but on resource side. Now it could be behavior side, but I'd mostly say it's resource side since you're working with blocks. Now, what I recommend doing is taking a look. You have to kind of go down the checklist. There's 3 things that go into a block. There's the terrain textures.json file inside of your resource pack, and there's the blocks.json file, and the blocks behavior pack file. If you have all 3 of those and they're correct, okay, so that includes the terrain texture.json, which includes the path to the texture, so that would be texture/block/texture name. Don't put .png. So once you have that in your terrain textures, then in your blocks.json file, you want to actually specify your specific block identifier and then the texture, and then label the texture. I mean, because the block.json file isn't letting me save because some unknown error. Okay, so that is why. If it may be a bridge error. Now, what I recommend doing is if you have Discord. If you don't have Discord, then I can pass on the error for you. I can let the developers know. What you want to do is you want to join the bridge Discord if it's a bridge error. You want to join the bridge Discord, report it in the bugs channel. and they will probably get back with you on a fix to that. Now, if you don't have Discord, if you have no idea what Discord is, if you don't have Discord at all, what I recommend doing is letting me know kind of the full error, if you can, and what message appears. I will pass it on, and I can kind of make an updated blocks video on that sort of topic. Or what you can do is, if you're just completely lost in what I'm saying right now, you can just kind of download Bridge again, delete all the Bridge files, delete it from your recycle bin, and then you can reinstall the websetup.exe. That's one of the key things. You want to download the websetup.exe and make sure you're updated to the latest version. And if that doesn't work at all, if none of it works, then you can go online, search up http://bridge-core.github.io/editor, and you'll be brought to Bridge version 2. Bridge version 2 is something that recently came out in alpha, and it's kind of like a new version of Bridge. I'm going to make a video on it when it does come out. Welcome to the new viewers that are coming in. We're actually reaching a lot of viewers tonight before I actually head off, so I may just stream for a little bit longer. A lot of people really like the design of this garnet texture. I am a huge fan of well. If you can still hear me, type in chat. If you can't, then I assume you'll just type in chat as well, maybe? I have no idea what's going on. It may be an internet issue. Okay, here we go. I believe we are back. We were having some technical issues from what I've seen. I apologize for that. Here we go. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to put all my things in here. We're going to enjoy these Alright. Will projects carry over from normal bridge? What you can do is all your Bridge V1 projects are found in your Minecraft development behavior packs and resource packs folder. So you want to go to your user local, or I believe it's local, then app data, or hold on, I'm trying to think. I think it's your username in File Explorer. It's your username, then app data, then packages, then Minecraft UWP, local state, com.mojang, and then you'll see it. It's kind of hard to explain. If you don't know what I'm talking about at all, just go on Google and search up where the files for Minecraft are stored. Minecraft Bedrock Edition, of course. Also, does Bridge 2 use the same code? Yes, it does. It's pretty much the same exact editor. It is a bit different, though, you'll notice, but it is it's created by the same people. It's the same type of thing. It is very new, though, so keep in mind that it's very experimental. So in case something happens and you're crashing or some weird things are happening, let the bridge developers know, because, and if you, once again, if you don't know how to, contact the bridge developers, download Discord. That's the only way that I know how to contact them. Or you can just let me know through another live stream or a comment on a video. You can just say, hey, Warhead, it's me from, the Cave Enhancements live stream that you just did. And I'll be like, oh, hey, Super Blader Zach, it's you. And, we'll kind of go from there. Welcome to all the new viewers that are joining. I really like to see that we have a constant viewer count. Welcome. If you're just coming in to say hi, you don't have to type in chat. If you're just, coming in to take a look at Cave Enhancements, we're playing the latest beta here. You can see these beautiful stalagmites. This kind of explains half the add-on for you. But naturally spawning stalagmites, stalactites, new caves. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? I believe I recognize that name, me. I believe, aren't you from Discord? I believe I have seen you on Discord before. Um, I believe we talked on Discord and you were like, are you the real Warhead? Or someone said that, and then someone was like, an add-on help 3, and someone was like, are you the real Warhead? And I'm like, yeah, I am the real Warhead. And then kind of people just started saying, thank you, Warhead. You guys don't have to thank me for anything. It's not, don't consider meeting me as an honor or as something special, because yes, it was you. It was you. I'm happy I remember. I'm happy. I really am happy I remember. Um. Anyway, you guys don't have to be, I mean, you don't have to be thanking me for anything. It's not me that did the work when you think about it. I just kind of helped you create through the add-ons process. I mean, I love to do this kind of stuff. Also, when I try to make a bow item, it doesn't work. There is a separate thing that I mean to do besides. Custom bows, if you're using the shooter component does not work. It doesn't work one bit. It actually kind of broke with the first beta that it came out, and it's been broken ever since then. It's never worked once. It was shown off at Minecraft Live. They showed it working, but they haven't fixed it, of course. So for now, custom bows actually do not work unless you're using a different way, like summoning an arrow projectile. Then that would be possible through, custom bows. Okay, that's why it doesn't work. Yeah, believe it or not, it's not really that. It's definitely kind of funny when you think about it, but it's also kind of disappointing that they haven't really updated their API, the add-on API for such a simple bug that's been going on for many, many months. I've had so many different questions. Also, same with food items. What do you mean? Also, same with food items. Food items are perfectly fine. If you're having issues with food items, I recommend going on the channel and watching the food video. I created a video on how to create custom food. I actually made the glowing grape, but it didn't have the glowing part. It didn't give you night vision. It was just a grape. Is there any way to make an add-on which adds blocks, new blocks work on realm? Blocks do work on realms if you use the correct format. There's a former format which is 1.16.0, and 1.16.0 is actually what do I keep doing? Is actually the format for realms and marketplace content. So yes, custom blocks are possible. I actually went over it in my custom blocks video. It was my first video. I sound like I am 10 years old. But I do explain it kind of well. I'm really proud of that video. And it's my first video on the channel, and that uses the same format as 1.16.0, and it's not completely different than nowadays, but it definitely is different quite a bit. Okay, I'm gonna try to build up to these glowing grapes. Yes, no problem. Oh, I feel like those grapes. One of the cool things is I'm actually really tempted on making a new blocks video. Do you guys think? Do you think I should create a new blocks video that goes over something called permutations? And permutations are basically versions of a block. So basically, when you're creating a custom crop, right? Inside of that crop, there's different versions of the crop, right? So when you think about wheat, right? There's the seeds, which is a stage of the crop, right? Stage 2, which is like half grown, stage 3, which is like 75% grown, and then stage 4, which is like 100% grown. And all those stages count as one whole block. I can go over permutations, which are obviously, they're more like a block inside of a block. That's what the glowing grapes use, sword and stone. I actually made the sword and stone generation a lot. People were complaining that it wasn't, um, it was like really, really really, really common to find sword and stone. So I made that a lot lower than what happened, well, than what I had possible, or what I had before. Okay, here we go. I have a few questions here. And can you make multiple dog breeds? I've been dealing with that for around 2 weeks, but it doesn't work. Multiple dog breeds. Now, do you mean completely different entities? So if you mean completely different entities or texture variants, so if you mean completely different entities, it is possible because pretty much entities are the most full thing in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. They contain every single entity in the game. Is data driven, so you can kind of look at what they've done. Now, if you're trying to do the same entity with just different like texture variants are pretty simple as well. What I'm going to do right now is just give me one moment. I'm actually going to go to, I'm going to pause the game for a minute. I'm actually going to go to bedrock.dev, and I'm going to go to the wiki here, and I'm going to, here we go, give me one moment. So basically, in case you didn't know, there's this website here, this handy dandy website called bedrock.dev. I apologize for being paused. There's a website here called bedrock.dev, and bedrock.dev, yeah, it helps very, very, very much, and I love bedrock.dev so much because it helps out with documentation, right? So if you have no idea how to create a certain thing, like if you have no idea how to create a 3D item, then you can go to the bedrock.dev or wiki.bedrock.dev and look for their concepts and their 3D items concept. What I'm trying to find right now is their entities concept. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Entities. I'm about to send this over in just a moment. So I believe on this site right here, I just copy pasted it in chat. On this site, you'll find more about entity variations, and if it's not on that page, then you can find another page on the left and find entity texture variations, and they go over different variations of textures and the spawn rule for them. So it's really simple once you learn from bedrock.dev, because they have a lot of really good tutorials on there. They do use raw JSON, so if you don't understand what JSON looks like the code format JSON, that's kind of going to be not the biggest issue, because it's kind of the same thing as the tree view that Bridge provides you with. One of the key things is JSON's really handy to know. So if you guys have no idea how to actually write JSON by hand, I use Bridge because it's just way easier. And I'm about to die of hunger, so I will find a glowing grape before all my items drop on the ground once again. I should be exploring, but I was just about to end the stream here, and then a bunch of questions started coming in. It was like, well, why not hang around for a little while? If anybody does need to talk to me on Discord, my Discord name is Warhead51707. Um, I will just copy paste that. Okay. Here we go. So, my name is Warhead51707 on Discord. So, if you want to add me or you want to join my Discord server, the Discord server is below. I repeat, if you want to join my Discord server for cave enhancements and more, join that link below. Say hi, I'm from the stream, and I will say hello. You can DM me. Currently, if you're talking in the Discord already, I cannot actually see that because I'm in streamer mode and I'm not, Discord isn't up. But my name on Discord is Warhead51707, #7584. Now you can go ahead and add me on Discord if you want to, and we can talk more if you want me to do. Very few people have actually asked me to do this, but I am willing to do one-on-one tutorials. What I mean by that is we can go into a voice call. If you're not comfortable with talking, you don't need your mic enabled, you don't even need it unmuted, you don't need it muted. I mean, I could care less if you have it muted or not. I can help you with me talking to you. You can just type in chat. You can talk if you really want to. You can meet me. We can talk. And we can do a one-on-one session. I don't care if I don't care if you barely speak English. I don't care if I don't care what gender you are. I don't care anything like that. So you can be anything. So if you feel uncomfortable that you'll get judged by me, believe me, I could care less. But what I do care about is that you're confident in making add-ons, right? I want to make sure that you guys are confident with making add-ons, because obviously I can't, if I join and, you're really disconfident and you think every single time that it's not going to work, say you're stuck on making items, right? And your item hasn't worked in weeks and you've tried so many different times and you've asked so many different places and they have no idea what, is going on with your item. The part of it is not losing, confidence, because you need to have that confidence when creating anything really. Whether it be Minecraft content, whether it be, real life content. Because it's like, well, why not get some really interesting confidence for your work. There's somebody who just recently created a video. His name is In the Little Woods, I believe. Something like that. Something along In the Woods, Little, or Little Woods, whatever. You've probably heard of him, probably not. I have no idea. I didn't know who he was until just a few days ago. But he's actually also creating an add-on tutorial series, probably much more professional than mine. I just kind of go along, with what I'm doing, and he kind of goes, um, he kind of goes along with it, and I think I respect it. It's awesome. Great guy from what I've seen from his, a few of his videos. I do recommend it. If you guys are confused on my tutorial, his tutorials are much more clear, much more professional, much more understanding. Keep in mind he is much more popular, though, so if you don't like that popular approach to it, because I'm just a small, YouTuber, I'll answer your community questions. I'll do a one-on-one tutorial with you, but I don't think he will. I don't think he would, but I do recommend his tutorials because really, really awesome person from what I've heard about him. Really, really awesome. He's been suggested by a lot of the main developers. I'm actually going to send his channel over real quick. In the little wood. Here we go. Got it. So basically, here we go. In the Little Woods is his name. That is correct. Okay, here we go. So his most recent videos, a few of them are about custom items, custom blocks. So if you're confused, go to this guy's channel right here. And he'll kind of teach you some more things. Keep in mind he doesn't have much tutorials either. So if you're confused on things, like, more complex things than just a basic block or a basic item, then let me know in chat and I can create a video on it and I can give you one-on-one tutorial on it. I think I do an introduce Jade armor now that I think about it. I've been contemplating Jade armor for Cave Enhancements for many, many months now, and I think I should implement it tomorrow or tonight, just in my private developing. Anyways, I think I'm actually going to end it over here. You need to go to sleep. Goodbye. Yep, I understand it. I understand it. I really appreciate you joining. I really, really do. It's really, really awesome talking to you through chat. I'm actually going to head off as well. We'll head off on live stream. I'll be on Discord for a little while longer. So if anybody needs to message me, anybody wants to say hi, anybody wants to do a little one-on-one conversation, I'm always available to talk. You guys are really awesome to talk to. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys have really, really helped me. You guys giving me confidence to keep creating. Without you guys, I wouldn't be creating. I know every single YouTuber says that, but it's more true with me. Well, I hope it is. All right. See you guys on the, well, someone just subscribed. Super Belater Zach. Don't act like I didn't see that. I did see that, and I appreciate it. Thank you for that. I will see you guys. I will see you guys. When will I see you guys? I will see you guys either another live stream or another video. I'm sorry for stalling.